see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. I would do anything. I would do anything for you. You know you're everything. You know you're everything to me. Spitting shade in the cold is just my bad temper. What am I supposed to do when the flame's going high with my bad patience? I hate it always falls on you. But you know it's not about our love fading. You know it's not about, yeah. You know it's not about our love ending. You know it's not about, it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. I think I'm arsenic, but you don't mind that I'm toxic. Somehow you're fine with it, even when I'm chaotic. You see the shade.
I'm ready.
That's a good attitude. All right. Blockey Sports Network, welcome back to today's game day. We have a four-header in terms of games today, starting with Alaska versus Tampa Bay. My name is Felix Foxtrot. I will be controlling the desk and your color commentary. I am joined to my right here by Sloth1313 and our referee, Big Money Man. And over to my left, the amazing Sheep, as always. Sheep, I'm just going to start here with you. There are so few games left until the trade deadline. With all these teams getting ready and these managers getting prepared for said deadline, would you say that there is a lot more urgency and importance to these games as we near closer to that deadline?
I think it's more just about the pressure to make sure that this is the team that you're really happy with. Do you have that connection between teammates? Do you have that built-in chemistry that allows teammates to work together, that allows lines to be successful before that trade deadline hits, and you're locked in with this team that you have right here? I mean, take a look at these two teams right here. Alaska Aces are towards the top of the standings, and Tampa Bay Bullfrogs are struggling. This is a much more pressing issue for those Bullfrogs because they might be out of playoff contention if they lose this game.
Definitely, and definitely not an unlikely possibility. The Maine Lobsters surprisingly gaining some ground on the Bullfrogs after starting out the year 0-8. They've climbed for the last two games for 4 points. Big Money Man, I'm going to throw it over to you here real quick. If you're Alaska right now, I mean, you got to be feeling pretty good about yourself. I mean, you got yourself a great team, top of the standings. What does this team need to do to kind of elevate themselves to, as opposed to fighting for top standings, as opposed to being on top? What is that difference maker that they're going to need?
I think the biggest difference maker for Alaska is probably the defensive end. All they really have is Mountain Q, who does those really good counterattacks, but really it's like their only strongest part on defense other than goaltending.
Definitely not worried of an upgrade here. Sloth, I'm going to ask you a quick question right now. If you're Tampa Bay, I mean, you come into the season with pretty good expectations. You start off pretty hot. As of late, though, you have struggled immensely. What do you need to do as that team to get out of this funk and kind of head back in towards that form that you had at the beginning of the year?
Overall, looking at the stat sheet, looking at everything here, Tampa Bay really have two core players they rely on to get those points through, with P9 and Evil Dino. But overall, I think I like my chances with the Aces here because I feel like they're a way more rounded squad. They have multiple people that can score and get the assists going, while Tampa Bay rely on two people just for that notice. I feel like if Tampa Bay can succeed and try to get a playoff spot, they need everyone's effort here. Because I think it's just the whole motivation for the JBHL is work as a team, not rely on that superstar.
No, that's a very good point. Alaska, like we mentioned before, near the top of the standings, but they are on top in terms of a bunch of categories. The team with the most goals for in the league, the team with the best goal difference in the league, the team with the most shot difference in the league. This is an Alaska team that you could really argue is gonna make a deep run here into these playoffs that are gonna happen here pretty shortly. We got about a minute until pregame ends here, so I'm just gonna go around the table here real quick. Sheep, my friend, if you had to bet on this game, what do you think the score prediction is gonna be?
I'm going to bet on the team that has 4 players in the top 20 ranked players in this league. I'm going Alaska, and I'm going to go for a fat 3-0.
Can't argue that. Snixie, It's Gray, Mountain Q, and Optical, all great players here. Sloth's gonna pass it over to you. What are you thinking?
Honestly, I'm quite on the fence. I either see it going two ways. A 3-1 Alaska Aces win if they can spread the puck around and just spread the love and don't focus on one person, or an upset Tampa Bay win. Honestly, I think looking from how this team has performed, everyone hits a low, but to put into relation to stocks, when you hit a low, that means something's going to rise from that.
Definitely good words there. I can't argue that. Big Money Man, real quick, what are you thinking over there?
What I'm thinking, TBB has less players right now, so that's going to lead to more ice time for Monkey. So we could easily see a TBB, I think, 2-1 win.
Thank you, gentlemen. We'll head away from the desk here down to center ice, as it appears that Tampa Bay does have enough players to field, which means it is now time to go down to center ice level with our commentary. Sheep, take it away, my friend.
It's going to be a tough game for the Tampa Bay Bullfrogs, fighting off against the Goliaths of the Alaska Aces, one of the best teams in the league, fighting to make sure that they hold that title strong. It's going to be Illy Fade initially off rip, but the penalty will be called, and that one's landing squarely at the feet of the Bullfrogs, unless we forgot
to give them the penalty for taking 5.
Yes. If you don't know what's going on right now, the Bullfrogs were actually 5 minutes late to the game. They took 5, and because of that, they will have to take a 30-second delay of game penalty before this actually starts. As you can see, our referee getting ourselves back into it. Tampa Bay Bullfrogs are going to be initially left to their own devices, 1 player only, and they're just going to have to choose who serves it. KG, Spacey, Fish and Pants, and on the bench, Monkey. Those are your 3 skaters for the Tampa Bay Bullfrogs. Normally, you'd like 4 members of your team to do a full 2-line rotation, but with the 1 player, it is possible. It just takes a lot more skill at managing your stamina. Make sure you don't run out in time. Alaska on the other side, they're facing, or they're fielding such a massive roster. It's Gray, Illy Fade, Snooky, Mountain Q. It just feels like gigantic players on top of giants. And as It's Gray faces down Fish and Pants, who's going to have to play this first 30 seconds by themselves. Got to lock in that face off on the wrong dot there, but it's not going to matter. It's Gray still finds the free shot. Bagu going to get the glove down. It's Gray. Nice pullback. Wide open shot. If he wants it, he's going to get it. Bagu still with the block, and Illy Fade is going to get knocked away. No rebound possible. Fish and Pants is going to grab that puck. Now Fish and Pants running it down. It's Gray has to play some defense, but the goalie comes all the way out of their net. Mushy Fan is going to stop Fish and Fans from making a danger. Still playing so aggressive, even on the power play. And what started off as a nice beginning has turned into a bit of a tragedy as Illy Fade with a huge whiff. Fish and Pants almost finds a free shot off that, but Illy Fade snatches it right back, tries to get it into the middle of the ice, but Fish and Pants takes it away, and KG Spacey is running it forward looking for that pass. It's Gray on the other side, though, still battling in the corner with Fish and Pants. He's eventually going to win it out. Now they're running it down, sends it all the way down the ice, but that one is going to be met by the big crouch of Mushy Fan and Illy Fade fighting with 2 Tampa Bay Bullfrogs. Not going to go well, but Alaska Aces 1 minute deep in this game. They found 2 decent shots, but goalie Bagu has been holding down for the time being. Snooky Nice little block there, but Fish and Pants still with the puck on the board, still trying to get it down. He's still in it. He almost gets it out into that slot, but Sneaky's going to take it past two of them, but the whiff comes through and the huge opportunity is denied. Fish and Pants, nice hit away, but that shot goes very far wide and Mushy Fan isn't called on quite yet. It has been the Alaska Aces who might get the one-on-one opportunity, but Tampa Bay Bullfrogs matching them every step of the way.
Definitely can't argue with that here. Great offensive pressure as we're going to see a quick goal. Apologies for interrupted, but Snixie finds the back of the net here after a dominant offensive zone pressure from Alaska here. Snixie will find his 10th of the season so far, and it's 1-0 Alaska.
I mean, there was literally no defense on that play. Both members of the Alaska Aces running past the Tampa Bay Bullfrogs, taking the puck with them. It was just a matter of time before that puck found the back of the net. Poor Bagu, no help. And the Alaska Aces will take that early 1-0 lead. Tampa Bay Bullfrogs, for as good as they've been looking, are not able to stop the pressure. Look at KG Spacey. He's got 14 stamina, Fish and Pants, even less sitting on the bench. That means KG Spacey is going to be very low. Not if he takes the free shot. Bagu, unfortunate slide. And Snixie will find his second goal. And Alaska Aces, they're going to town.
Definitely a bit of an issue there with the defense there. It just seemed like they were caught flat-footed there for a minute. Bagu doing all they can. The unfortunate slide here, and Snixie has arguably one of the easier goals that he'll probably ever score in his career. Second of the night here, 11th of the season, 12 points on the season, and this is just another weapon that Alaska just has in their arsenal here, and they lead 2-0.
It's a brutal start to a brutal game. 2 goals within 20 seconds of each other. Alaska Aces are dominating so far. No, Snixie, don't do it again. He doesn't. He spares the Tampa Bay Bullfrogs, at least for the time being, and KG Spacey trying his best to turn it around, but Monkey got way too aggressive there. He's got to run all the way back. The pullback from KG Spacey gets read like a book. Mountain Q finds a free shot. Bagu gets the glove, almost got caught by Snixie. But they're going to stop for the time being, and Tampa Bay Bullfrogs, Monkey trying everything he can to get past Mountain Q. Instead, Snixie finds a free shot, bounces off the post. A third goal not coming in quite yet. Tampa Bay Bullfrogs, though, they're loving to group up on this puck. Here comes the line change as Monkey runs it down, gets it past one, but it's Gray. Just invites it into his loving arms. Give me that puck. Reset it back to neutral, and now you've got control. Alaska Aces getting it past one. Monkey's going to have to come through with the crouch. He is going to do it, but just unfortunate puck control. Can't find a shot off of it. Fish and Pants, though, on the rebound, just turns it around, and the fireworks show doesn't end quite yet. Tampa Bay Bullfrogs, they're on the board.
Definitely Fish and Pants taking advantage there of a tough situation. Mushy Fan came all the way out there to battle that puck, and he got a stick on it, but neither Alaska defender there was ready for the streaking Fish and Pants to just collect that puck here. More than enough room to put that puck in past again. A Mushy Fan that was out of their crease. In Tampa Bay, they may have gone down early, but they're showing that they're not going to give up fully. They're only down 1.
Alaska Aces still maintaining that lead, but it looks a little bit more tenuous. Bullfrogs 1 shot, 1 goal. That's a nice record you like to see. It's Gray trying to turn it around there, but Fish and Pants going to pick it up in the meantime. Now running it down the boards. Gets it past Illifade, but in the boards, can he do anything with it? No can do. Illifade more than happy to pick it up. Fish and Pants will get helped out by Monkey, who's going to send it down the boards as well, but it's Gray's going to be the one to pick it up. Wide open ice in front of him. He might find the free shot, but Fish and Pants gets there before It's Gray can do anything with it. And Tampa Bay teaming up to send that one down the boards. It's Gray going to get it into the corner, turn around immediately, send it forward for Illifade, but that pass just a little bit too short, and Monkey is going to be the one to pick it up in the meantime. It's Gray trying to find a shot on the turnaround, but Illifade just wide open in the slot, but will not be receiving that pass. Monkey backs up just in time, and Fish and Pants wins it out of the corner, beating out It's Gray on the boards all the way to the corner. Line changes coming through for the Bullfrogs as Fish and Pants tries to slot it in that very small gap. It's not going to work out, though, and It's Gray just going to pick it up in the meantime. KG Spacey turns it around into the corner, tries to take it out of it, but Illifade with control so far, but Tampa Bay doing a really good job of keeping this puck in their offensive zone And Alaska Ace is doing just as good a job as finding those breakaways. Look at the stamina of Fish and Pants. 9 stamina, and he's got no speed. Snixie running away with it. Going to take the shot as well, but that one just rips by the goaltender. Not going to hit off the post, but still dangerous. Pullback, shot, not going to go. Instead hits the back of the post. Snixie, though, still with control, and Alaska Aces with 1 minute left on the clock. It feels like they're taking all the time in the world. Snixie, that's an unfortunate line change. That's a nice pullback, but that shot goes wide as well. Alaska Aces just teeing off on this goaltender. It's a matter of accuracy that has been the problem as Monkey pops out of that scrum with the puck, but Mountain Q will pick up that bad puck control, and Monkey can't do anything about it. Still running in for the forecheck. Gonna grab it and cause some problems for Mountain Q, but they've still got control of the puck. Can't get the tap as well, and that pass comes through for Snixie. Might just rip the shot right here, right now. Whiffs instead, and KG Spacey gets beaten out. Unfree shot from Snixie, but Bagu is there with the block. Pullback from Monkey, and Snixie just takes it right back. Sends it forward. Bagu, nice block. Now he's sending it forward for KG Spacey, but he doesn't have the stamina. He's so low, but he's still gonna find the shot anyway, and Mushy Fan, what are you doing? KJ Spacey ties the game.
Just a bad line change there for Alaska, and obviously we got to mention the fact that that is a rough goal to give up if you're a Mushy Fan. I mean, they know that better than anybody. KJ Spacey just finding a quick shot, just deciding, you know what, I'm just gonna throw it on net, and it gets past Mushy Fan, and somehow, despite having only 3 players, Tampa Bay has clawed their way back early here to get the game tied at 2.
Mushy Fan is one of the top goaltenders in this league going into this game. He is on 2 shots, 2 goals on a shot that absolutely should have been a save from him. A disastrous performance in the first period for the young goaltender. He's got to find something in him to bring this back in the second to make his team competitive. First period ends, and it's tied.
Welcome back to our intermission report here, sponsored by nobody. That's right, nobody. I'm Felix Foxtrot. You know the rest of my friends here. Sheep, I'm just going to start here with you. I mean, if you're Tampa Bay, you're probably wondering, how the heck are we in this game right now? I mean, sure, you have some quality players on that bench, but you only have 3 of them. Mushy Fan is just, for somebody who has been so elite this season, those are 2 terrible goals to give up. I mean, what is happening here?
I mean, it's just pouncing on the mistakes that Alaska is making, and they're making pretty big ones. The moment that Alaska decides to lock down and stop making those mistakes, I think Tampa Bay is going to get blown out.
Definitely can't argue that here. Big money man, I'm going to throw it over to you here as well. As a goalie yourself, I want to know, with these young goalies like this, like Mushy Fan and Bago, how much does the mental game play into this right now? I mean, just how much of that's playing into how this game is going so far?
I think a huge part of the mental is just the fact that you let up 2 goals on 2 shots just won't be very good, because you're going to have the mentality that every shot is going to be a goal.
Definitely an issue there. Sloth, I'm just going to ask you here real quick. Was this at all the kind of game that we or any of the fans probably would have expected here when we learned that Tampa Bay only had 3 skaters?
Not at all, honestly. I think my prediction was kind of right, where I felt like the stock prediction was where if you hit a low and you start rising up, and as you could tell, that Tampa Bay Bullfrogs offense has been really kicking it, seeing those mistakes and shooting right now with that Mushy Fan getting a 0% save percentage right now, and it ain't looking hot. But I still think that the Bullfrogs can win it, because I think right now if they capitalize off stupid mistakes from this Alaska side, then they could definitely win it.
All eyes on Mushy Fan here for that performance. We'll take it right back down the sheep with our play-by-play. Take it away.
Snixie wins the face-off, but Monkey is going to receive the pass from Fish and Pants. Not going to find anything, but nice crouch. Wide open shot of Fish and Pants. It's Whiff City in this game. Both teams are hitting it, or I should say not hitting it. I am optical gonna make an appearance here, and Fish and Pants just steals it right back, almost finds the shot, but again, 2 times in a row. Here comes Optical. He's not gonna find a whiff, but Monkey will find the takeaway. I'm Optical. Nice little move out of the corner to find the shot, but that one goes bouncing harmlessly off the post. Tampa Bay with some early pressure, but Alaska have been able to find better shots, better opportunities. Snixie with a huge run right there, but that one goes bouncing off the post. Pass over to KG Spacey, who sends another pass right over to Fish and Pants. It's a nice little maneuver between the 2 teammates, but it's not going to turn into anything as Snixie with another wide open shot takes it and sends it right at Bagu's chest, who's going to glove that one down. Here comes Tampa Bay Bullfrogs. They're teaming up on the puck, but It's Gray will hit it right back out. Pull back from Fish and Pants is good. It sends it forward, and Illy Fade just going to send it right into the crouch of Fish and Pants. Again, this guy is just crouching perfectly timed every single time. Feels like Alaska Ace is facing down a brick wall that is being broken as Illy Fade storms through and absolutely dominates Bullfrogs down, and Alaska Aces, they're in the sky.
When you look up textbook hockey goal, you're gonna find that one right there. IOI Fate just absolutely takes it up the ice themselves, decides, you know what? I can score goals too. Another one of those young players there on the Aces that has just been developing pretty well here. 5th goal on the season. Alaska regains their lead after what we've already mentioned was a rough end to that first period.
The brick wall got broken into pieces as Illy Fade just slams that puck right past him. A free shot, an even easier goal. And Bagu can't save that one. Monkey trying to respond in kind, but Illy Fade will just pick up that puck. Free pass if they want it. They're going to send it forward. Wide open shot for It's Gray. Going to take it, but bounces off the post, and it goes too far across. No post abuse ability right there. And a huge sweat wiped off the brow of the Tampa Bay Bullfrogs. That could have been a huge goal if you're the Alaska Aces, at least. Illy Fade sending it up the boards. Monkey gonna take it away though. Gonna find a free shot, but that one goes wide again. Mushy Fan still unable to find a save in this game. Still, the Alaska Aces are winning as KG Spacey now with some free time with the puck tries to get it up for Monkey, but the pass doesn't come through and Monkey has to run back to play defense. KG Spacey somehow finds a shot, and it was just Whiff City from Alaska playing defense right there. Monkey sends it into mid-ice, but that just goes directly to the defender. Oh, but Monkey just takes it away. Might be able to find the shot. He does, but Mushy Fan finally block, save, glove, and he's finally on the board.
All it takes is one to get yourself back into that mentality. Mushy Fan needing a good save, and he finds one there. See if they can continue.
Snixie is going to win that faceoff, now running it down. Fish and Pants trying to get in the middle of it, but he can't. Snixie beats it past him, but the goalie will get involved. Bagu with a nice glove, and he's going to send it right back out into play. I'm Optical, tried to find a shot, no can do. Fish and Pants still in control in the corner, going to send it out, but I'm Optical causing so many problems. Fish and Pants can't get it past both of the Alaska members. Trying to run it forward, and now it's just Snixie with the puck. I'm Optical waiting in the slot. The pass will come through, but nobody is there to take the shot. Nice pass, though, from Monkey to Fish and Pants. That connection's working out okay, but Bagu lets one sneak by it, but he still gets it hit. Bagu turns it around at a moment's notice. A miracle play from the young goaltender. Huge save, and Alaska, they had the opportunity to get their 2-goal lead back, but it will be blocked, and the penalty even worse for wear. It's going to be Tampa Bay, but Alaska Aces, another huge opportunity wasted.
Definitely Alaska torching up this offense here. They can have a better chance here as Fish and Pants is going to go off for interference, and this Tampa Bay team with very low stamina now has to defend a penalty. This could get ugly real fast.
The pullback into the shot. It's classic for a reason. Does it work out here? No, Snixie, what? It happens, but he whiffs. Monkey's on no stamina. What is happening? How is Monkey still, he's he's on no stamina. He's on 10. He's got like slowness 1,000,000 right now, and yet he's still dominating this power play. He sends it forward and just runs it right back. Alaska has wasted most of their time. 10 seconds left, and Monkey, he's just playing zone right now. He's keeping that puck away. 60 sends it into the middle of the ice, but Monkey charges in. He's got nothing to get. He's got no ability to get it done, and yet he still does. Monkey with the miracle penalty kill, and he takes a grateful rest as Fish and Pants on the other side is trying to run it back. The pullback doesn't come through. That's the pullback, and he's still going to get it past It's Gray. Nice crotch from Fish and Pants. He might turn it into a shot here, but ohLuvv able to turn around just in time. KG Spacey is waiting right behind as Fish and Pants just takes it forward. He's going to go for the pullback, but it's not going to get a shot off of it, and maybe another pullback, but KG Spacey is going to be the one to take it. Fish and Pants just playing defense instead. It's Gray taking it all the way to the boards, trying to spin around into the shot there, but the pullback is read by Fish and Pants, who's now running it forward. ohLuvv finally gets it past that crouch of Fish and Pants, and It's Gray. He's going to take a free shot. Bagu will glove and unglove it at the last possible second. It's Gray with another pullback, tries to find the shot, but Fish and Pants reads that one more time. The pass is good, and It's Gray. He's just going to tee off on this goaltender from outside the blue line, but Bagu has been good for all of them. It's Gray trying to do everything he can, but the defense from Tampa Bay Bullfrogs has been locking down in these past few minutes as It's Gray gets it past Fish and Pants, but no shot comes out of it. You may bend them, but you can't break them. The Tampa Bay Bullfrogs are still very much in this game with a whole nother period left to play. Alaska Aces ticking down these last couple of seconds, but it's no good. Alaska has the lead, but Tampa Bay Bullfrogs, they're putting on a hell of a show. Back to the desk.
We wait here for our last desk. Where's our friend? There he is. There's Sloth. Welcome
back
to
from
our
the
second
dead.
period intermission report. Alaska leading the Bullfrogs here 3-2. Sheep, I'm once again going to start with you, my friend. I feel as if though the score doesn't amplify it as much, that period was a lot more domination from Alaska that we were expecting with how this Bullfrogs team had played themselves out. Would you agree with that?
I mean, absolutely. I think that Alaska Aces, for as much as they've been looking solid, they are still looking a little bit tremulous. I think if Tampa Bay Bullfrogs wants to take it away, they need to come out strong in the third.
Definitely a big money man. I'm going to throw it over to you real quick. We're going to focus on Bagu here real quick. I mean, it's very obvious that this team is being held up by Bagu. Do you think that this can keep up and Bagu can kind of make it so that Tampa Bay has a chance to get back in this game?
Oh, 100%. Bagu is the starting all-star for the South for a reason, and I think this game is proving why.
Can't argue with that. Great all-star nod there. Sloth, I'm going to throw it over to you here real quick. What do you think this third period's going to look like? Are we going to see more Alaska domination, or do you think that this is the period where Tampa Bay kind of throws themselves back into this game here late?
Nah, I genuinely think Tampa Bay can get it, and according to rumors, there's more people coming in for the Bullfrogs, so it doesn't seem like a three-man anymore. And honestly, to bring inspiration from actual sports, I think the dagger will be coming, and it'll be coming from Tampa Bay really late in the third.
No arguments there, as we'll head back down to the ice here with the intermission report ending. And as reported, there's a new face here on the ice. Tuffles for the Bullfrogs has showed up in this third period. Tampa Bay having that extra skater when it matters. We're in for an interesting third, but it's not from me. It's from Sheep. You know what to do, my friend.
Old man Tuffles, he's on the ice, putting down the cane and picking up the hockey stick, and it's going to be a good start for the Tampa Bay Bullfrogs that he does. The crouch not making it, though. Snixie had a shot right there, but he whiffed too hard. Monkey trying to do everything he can to get that one getting offensive, but it will be Tuffles who wins it out. That shot comes through, and Monkey will pick it up in the meantime. The shot is gloved down, and Mushy Fan showing off why they are still one of the best goalkeepers in the league as Monkey takes another shot that goes whistling by the cage. Tuffles is waiting, and Tuffles is trying to get active. Monkey, though, is going to be doing a lot of the work here. Optical sends it down, but Tuffle's just going to send it right back up to Monkey. Nice slot pass, nice shot, but Mushy Fan crouches down and stops it from coming through. Another nice pass. Snakesy wide open, but Bagu, what a save from that man. An impossible angle it felt to miss, and yet Bagu finds it anyway. Nice pass, Tuffles. He's just going to rip it, but Mushy Fan going to pick it up. Long range P3 are battling back and forth. Here comes Optical running it down, gets it past Fish and Pants, but can't find a decent shot, and Bagu will see it shepherded to the corner. Another shot comes through, and Optical gets beaten out again because Bagu is just better. Shot after shot, and not a single one can penetrate the goalkeeper. Bullfrogs are staying alive, but it's tenuous and strenuous, and Alaska Aces, they can't find a goal.
Either team can solve either goalie right now. That extra man, Tuffles, for the Bullfrogs making a big difference, as this has been the best Bullfrogs period by far. Just a little over 3 minutes left. I feel like we're going to see a real fun finish here.
The only question is shot quality. The Bullfrogs have been down a peg on that front. A lot of their shots have just been these P3s from the blue line that are very easy for a goalie like Mushy Fan to glove down or crouch down. Can they find a little bit better? Oh, Fish and Pants, a laser right there coming out of nowhere. It's not going to be on target, but still, it's got to be scary to see that one come through. A battle for the puck in mid-ice will result in Tampa Bay grabbing control. KG Spacey going to turn it around, tries to find the shot, instead just sends the pass over to no one in particular. Alaska Aces will pick it up, but the line change comes through at the last second. Monkey sends a shot forward, but Mushy Fan going to save it. The rebound isn't fast enough, and Illy Fade is going to turn it around into an opportunity for Alaska. Two members of Tampa Bay will stop Illy Fade from finding a shot, but I'm Optical. He's full stam, full shotted, but a nice glove from Bagu to save it. Snixie takes it right back, but Tuffles, huge crouch, and now Tuffles with control, sends it forward for Monkey, but Mushy Fan is there to pick it up, and a huge whiff from Tuffles. Here comes I'm Optical trying to ice the game, but Bagu, what a glove from Bagu! He's still alive, and the Bullfrogs are still kicking. Monkey with the puck now in the corner, sends it up for Tuffles, trying to find the shot, can't go. Now I'm Optical, another huge opportunity. Bagu won't be called on as the shot goes wide. But man, oh man, is this goaltender for the Bullfrogs not cooking?
Bagu just proving that they are the real deal. All-star game nod for a reason. Just more to come here. He is keeping this Tampa Bay team on their shoulders single-handedly here, as Tampa Bay tries to find an answer here, but we're running out of time.
1 minute and 30 seconds, and Tampa Bay Bullfrogs, they've got all the defense covered, but they need to find a little bit of offense if they want to do anything here. Bagu with another glove down, and I'm Optical not going to be able to grab it, sends it to the boards instead. Nice pullback, tries to rip the shot, but huge crash from Fish and Pants. Now he's charging forward, trying to beat out Snixie, but Snixie with the win sends it down, and now he's running in. Gets beaten out by both of those Bullfrogs players, but now 1 minute left on the clock. It feels like time's ticking down ever faster. The Bullfrogs still haven't found a decent opportunity, a decent shot. The slot pass, not even close to making anything happen, and It's Gray will pop out with that puck. Nice pass, Illy Fade, nice shot, even better glove. Bagu gloves, Bagu holds, and they're going to reset, I think, trying to take the time out because they want full stam for this last minute.
Definitely a performance of a lifetime here for Bagu. Maybe just not many super shots, but like just a lot of amazing quality saves here. And right now, you kind of have to rally around that. Timeout will be assessed here to Tampa Bay here, as they'll try to get themselves reset.
Exactly. They want those two offensive players, Fish and Pants and Monkey, both on full stam.
Why is timeout not working?
This last minute, referee still taking a look at it, making sure, still putting it together.
Is it just not letting you
Timeout.
access the menu?
Timeout start away. Okay, I'm just going into here. Is that here? Start timeout. Thank you.
Still working on it. There we go. Timeout started, and 30 seconds on the clock for Tampa Bay, not only to rest up, but also to think about what is coming up. They need a lock-in of a century if they're going to win this one. And Felix Foxtrot, you think Tampa Bay Bullfrogs have it? Do you think they're going to send it into overtime?
I feel like this next play, this next drive means everything. I don't think they're going to get many more chances after this drive. You got to win the faceoff, take the puck up ice quickly, and just throw whatever you can on Mushy Fan, who has had struggles tonight. If you don't win this faceoff, I don't think they're going to get another chance after that.
Here it is, face off. That means everything. I'm Optical just jumps over it. Oh, it's awkward. It's messy. That should be a face off violation. It is called down. We will reset back. Both players weren't able to get a stick on it until a very long time. I'm Optical and Monkey now facing off in the circle. Can Monkey get this win? Can I'm Optical get the pullback? Huge win from Monkey. Just explodes out of it. Now he's running it down. Gets it past both members. And the rebound is good. Monkey from the face-off does it all by themselves. And the Alaska Aces have found a tied game.
What did I say about that face-off? That meant everything. Monkey with a clean win. Takes it up the ice themselves and decides, you know what? I'm going to find my own rebound. I told you that face-off meant a lot to getting back into this game. Would have been their last big chance. Monkey finds it. Huge clutch goal there. And now we have a brand new game because of it.
Mushy Fan, when the world needed him most, he vanished. And he vanished for the Alaska Aces, who are going to have to find some offensive prowess. Still 40 seconds left if they want to win this game without taking it into overtime. I'm Optical sends it in middle, but it couldn't happen. Monkey now with the puck. Monkey tries to do it again, but the whiff comes through, and I'm Optical finds another shot, but Bagu more than happy to stop that one. Illy Fade takes it into the corner. 22 seconds, still a lot of time for both of these teams to find a shot. Here comes Fish and Pants, gets beaten out by Optical, who's just going to rip the shot. Bagu, another crouch, another save. You can't beat this man. Here comes Fish and Pants, whiffs instead. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 on the clock. It's still in mid-ice. Too little, too late. The Tampa Bay Bullfrogs have made the comeback unbelievable, and we're going into overtime. Back up to the desk.
What did I say? What did I say? I called it from the very beginning. This Tampa Bay squad can do it. Like I said, they are rising up. I knew there was going to be a dagger-like shot just at the end of this third period. And I'm going to say, Tampa Bay Bullfrogs for the win!
Thank you for that. Welcome to our intermission report for the overtime period. You heard some very inspirational stuff there from Sloth. Cannot argue with that. Sheep, I'm going to toss it over here to you. If you're Tampa Bay right now, you had your backs up against the wall the whole game. You're able to fight your way back off of a great face-off play to get the point here. Do you think that this Tampa Bay team is going to be complacent with that point and be happy about it? Or do you think that this is a second point that they desperately need right now and right here?
Absolutely not complacent. I mean, it's been the two-man squad from this Bullfrogs team. Monkey and Fish and Pants have done all of the work for them, and if they are allowed to cook in this overtime period, I think it could end very, very quickly.
Can't argue that with your big money man. I'm going to throw it here over to you. I hate talking about the negatives of a game, but we got to talk about Mushy Fan. Definitely a rough performance in a season that has been full of stellar performances. What do you do, or what do you need to do as a goalie to just rebound after this game, regardless of a win or a loss? What do you need to do?
I think regardless of win or loss, Mushy Fan needs to prove themselves next game, because you can have a bad game as a goalie, but it doesn't really matter the next game.
All you can do is focus on the present. Can't argue with that. And we're going to see our overtime here real quick. Big money man, who's winning it?
I'm going to go TBB.
Gotcha. Sloth, we know that you are pro TBB here. Sheep, real quick, what are you thinking?
I will give it to the better team on the ice, and I think that better team is the Alaska Aces. They're going to take it home. Don't worry about it. It's just a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Opposition. Just a little bit of opposition. Tampa Bay Bullfrogs, they're making it fun, but Snixie with the puck. Bagu, another huge glove coming through there. I'm Optical. Gonna pull it back instead, sends it forward, but Tuffle's gonna grab it, send it right down the ice. Monkey gonna pick it up, but the rebound is no good, and I Am Optical still with that puck. Alaska Ace is charging it forward. Now here comes Snixie again with another breakaway, trying to beat it out, but the post abuse is blocked down. Bagu won't get beaten. Snixie, he tried to pull some tech right there. It's not gonna work out, but still getting scary here, and Bagu still being the ace in the hole for the Tampa Bay Bullfrogs. They're saving grace, the only reason why they're still in this game. Snixie turns it around, sends it forward, but the pass is no good, and Monkey will pick it up in the meantime. Can't beat out Optical, though. Turns it right back around, and Snixie wide open in the slot if he wants it. Not gonna find it. Monkey charging forward. Monkey with the shot. Mushy Fan with the glove and the save. Snixie now running it forward, trying to beat out Monkey. Can't get it done. Monkey gonna turn it around immediately. Tries to find a shot off of it, but Snixie now with some time and space to work with. He's going to use it, sending it up the boards, trying to get it past Tuffles. No can do. Instead, It's Gray has to play defense. It's Gray trying his best to turn it around. He can't make it happen quite yet. It's Gray just sends it down for Illifade. Illifade warns it past both defenders, almost finds the shot, but Tuffles turns around just in time. This overtime period full of close calls, dangerous opportunities. Most of them have been coming through for the Alaska Aces. That slot pass was picture perfect, and I'm going to give it up. Felix, can you take over for me really quick?
No worries there, my friend, as It's Great will send the pass up to Illifade, who I just learned it's pronounced Illy, not I-L-Y. Yes, I am dead serious. That's how I pronounced it since I've known them. It's Great taking the puck here up the ice, stolen away by Fish and Pants as the Tampa Bay tries to throw it the other direction here, but it's stolen away by Illifade with a clear step around there, and a quick shot, and the puck is in the back of the net. Illifade finding the second goal of the game. Just a good solo effort up there. Definitely salvaging what was a rough game for the Aces, defense and goaltending here. Tampa Bay collecting that much needed point. Would have probably died to have that second one, but the Aces will take the extra point. They will currently sit top of the standings here with 15 points. Don't go away though, don't go away though, fans. We have a couple more games up on the docket. We're gonna take a quick break as we'll get set into the St. Louis Loons facing the Dewsbury Deers in Dewsbury. I'll meet you there shortly.
I got all the signs, but I couldn't run then. I don't blame myself, couldn't see it coming. I know now, that's how they do it. They drag you in, just to leave you feeling stupid. Don't call me up, I know you know what you did, so I'm turning the radio up. Don't wanna hear it's too late for apologize. Lately I've realized that what goes around comes back around. What goes around comes back around. You should never have to make excuses for his behavior towards you, the one he loses. I know they seem to understand now. I wanna wake up in the morning.
Welcome back, Blockey Sports Network. We're going to have a quick pregame here. We're behind schedule, but my name is Felix Foxtrot. I'm controlling the desk and color again. Same cast as before, as we had the St. Louis Loons here visiting the Dewsbury Deers. Sheep, I'm going to quickly throw it over to you real quick here. This is a battle between two teams that started off the season, I think, really hot and have slowly tapered off. St. Louis a little bit more than Dewsbury. What is the mentality here going into this game if you're St. Louis trying to get yourself back into that form?
The mentality is lock in, focus up, and make sure that you are on the same page as your teammates. Work together, find good shots, and make sure you're playing defense.
Can't argue with that here. Sloth, I'll quickly throw it over to here for a quick score prediction. What are we thinking?
Not gonna lie, I've not cut up with JBHL. Well, last time I checked, the Loons were run by EggCat1, and he did try to recruit me for his JBHL team because he knew I was washed. So I'm gonna say the Loons a 3-0 win.
That's pretty confident there, my friend Vanilla Egg. What are we thinking?
I think it's probably going to be a little bit closer. I'm going to say 2-1 St. Louis.
Understood here, as we'll quickly find ourselves here onto the center ice line here. Starting in net for Dewsbury, we have the delightful Saving CPR good friend of mine. St. Louis is running Sixel again, as I'll hand it over to our play-by-play specialist for tonight. Sheep, my friend, take it away.
JD Double Diamond G, they're facing off. It's going to be Double Diamond G going to make it past one, but Fred will stop it on the meantime. It's Ender trying to turn it around. Can't quite make it happen. A little bit messy there. But the game is just starting. Both these players getting into the rhythm of things. Fred trying to beat it up, but Double Diamond G is just going to steal it right back, send it right back into their offensive zone. That's a nice win from Fred. Might find a shot here if he wants it, but it's Ender comes sliding in with the crouch to stop it from happening. Neither goaltender finding a shot so far, but that might turn around very quickly. Double Diamond G whiffs a huge opportunity, and Jay running it down the other side. Sixel won't be finding a shot anytime soon, but Jay going a little bit crazy with that puck. Gives it up for Double Diamond G, now running it forward. 2 men on the attack, but Fred will be stopping it just in time for Jay to get back. Offense is still rolling hot for both these teams as Dewsbury sends a shot into the chest of Saving CPR, gloves it right back down. That one had no chance of going in, and Fred now running it up the boards, gets beaten out by Double Diamond G, at least for the time being, but he still manages to find a win and a shot. Sixel called on to make the crouching save. And this game starting off early with a little bit of electricity. Double Diamond G gets beaten out by Artificial Twist, who's trying to beat out Sixel right there. Instead, opts for the pass that just sends it right to the defense. Both of these teams running it down, but neither of them have been able to find a decent opportunity.
Definitely here, as we're getting a little bit more of a stalemate between these two teams. I mean, these teams do play pretty similar styles, play pretty similar hockey, so it's about to be expected here, but all it's got to take is the one goal to break this game wide open, and I think it's going to happen here pretty shortly.
Sir Bingus had a nice opportunity right there. He turns it around for a shot, but he can't get the rebound. ohLuvv 2K. Wubo 2K tries to turn it around in the corner. He's going to make it happen. Gets it up to Sir Bingus. Bingus can't find a shot there. Gets beaten out by Raimai instead. Raimai still in the corner, trying to fight with Bingus to get this puck out into a more shootable position. It's not going to happen, though. Instead, it's just going to be taken by Bingus, who gets, it's just an awkward clear. Luckily, it bounces off the post, and Sixel is not going to get exposed all too quickly as Bingus, huge breakaway opportunity, sends it forward into the goalkeeper. The pullback, the shot off the post, saving CPR, can't save that. Sir Bingus running everything around these players, and that puck will find its home right in the back of the net. The Loons are up 1-0.
Good solid play there from Sir Bingus, just keeping up that pressure consistently. Saving CPR definitely having a little bit of time getting around to that. Noted controller player, and Sir Bingus finds that goal here quick. 14 on the year now, and it is now 1-0 here early for St. Louis.
Finding early trouble. It's Saving CPR, who just can't get the rebounds under control, and Sir Bingus with all the tech skill in the world to take advantage of it. Jay is going to pull it back for Fred, who's going to send it right back up. Jay can't find a shot, not without Sir Bingus getting in the way. Pullback will get red, and Sir Bingus sends it forward for Wubbo. Wubbo with some space on the ice, looking for the pass, maybe a shot. Instead, opts for the pass. Nice pullback. Sir Bingus almost made something happen, but instead gives a wide open opportunity for Jay. Sends the shot. That one was intended for the post, but that one is read by Sixel. And Sir Bingus on very low stam. Nice pullback from Jay. Finds a free shot, but Sixel reads it perfectly. The rebound as well. Not going to get past the goaltender. Fred going to run forward. They're going to take a shot as well, but that one is off target. And the Dewsbury Deers are responding in kind. They are not taking that goal laying down. Another slot pass, and Sixel jumps out of his goal to save that one. Fred again in the corner, going to win it out in the corner again, but Sixel just sends it right back, says try again, and this time it's Double Diamond G sending it forward for it's Ender, and it's Ender puts it away. The 1-2, how do you do? And St. Louis, they're up by 2.
It's Ender, noted video legend, of course, as well. Great passing, though, from the St. Louis Loons, just in general, getting that puck up the ice quickly. Ender will find their 6th goal of the season. Diamond Double G collecting their 10th point of the season. Dewsbury down early here by multiple scores, making me wonder what has happened to the Deers that have started off the season so well. This is not the team that we're used to.
Dewsbury Deers sitting very comfortably in that 6th position. Loons sitting right below them at 8th, or I should say 9th. They're both these teams very equally matched, or at least they should be, but it has been the St. Louis Loons who've gotten off to the hottest of hot starts. However, I'd like to remind you that we saw something like this very similar situation in that first game, but the Bullfrogs were able to come back and tie it up before the first period had ended. With 1 minute left on the clock, it's looking a little bit more unrealistic coming from the Dewsbury side, but the St. Louis Loons, all they need to do is take their foot off the gas by 1 second as Dewsbury finds another free shot. Artificial twist, looks like he's a little bit AFK right now, and saving CPR is going to glove and hold, hopefully giving his teammate time to get back to his computer and get off the ice.
Artificial twist mimicking the mannequin challenge that has now gotten off the ice here. Somebody needs to jump on here for Dewsbury quickly. Nobody's seeming to do so. And another good save from saving CPR. Man, what is happening?
A little bit of miscommunication coming out from that Dewsbury Deers bench. St. Louis Loons still keeping that pressure on in the meantime, but the shot didn't get through. Saving CPR, making a couple of clutch time saves to stop the first period from turning into a total disaster. Raimai can't beats out Wubbo, I should say. Wubbo having some trouble getting past these crouching players. Serbingus, no such trouble at all. Raimai gets beaten out by again Serbingus. He turns water into wine again and again. And the St. Louis Loons of this period has been of their dreams.
Serbingus Bogus, otherwise known as Tino, our good friend here, finding another one off of a great chance. I mean, this is an undermanned Dewsbury team, sure, no Lake and no Perps, but I expected them to put up a better fight than this. Saving CPR can't seem to get anything going here. St. Louis taking control here early, and I'm worried that we're going to see a really big blowout here real soon.
I did not know that Serbingus Bongus was Tino Your Barber. That is news to me, and it's even more impressive that it is. This man has been running this ice every single time he's on it. Double Diamond G almost beats out Narwhal right there. Instead, the slot pass comes through. Ender can't find the shot off, though, but the defense, not even the rebound opportunity from the missed slot pass, will give the Dewsbury Deers anything to hang on to. It's been the St. Louis Loons who've been running this period, running this ice, running this puck, shot after shot, landing at the feet of the goaltender. And these aren't bad shots. These are very, very dangerous shots. The first period will come to a close, but don't get it twisted. It has been the St. Louis Loons who are running the show. Back up to the desk.
Welcome to the first intermission report, Blockey Sports Network here. Sloth, I'm going to start it with you to start off here. This is a St. Louis team that has seemingly been able to find every which way to get a goal here early. What is Dewsbury doing so wrong that is just getting them into this hole early?
I think they're just going too fast, in my opinion. I think they try to go for flashier plays, or not flashier plays, but they want to work together. But I feel like it's something in that is just not clicking. But also right now, I feel like on that Loon side, there's way more advanced players. Like, for example, Tino Barber and It's Ender, a former last overall pick in the BHL draft. And I think it's just experience over newbies here. And also, before I say anything, it still astonishes me that Tino Barber gets teams. He's the most annoying person I've ever met.
Annoying or not, man's got the skill right now. Ag, I'm going to toss it over here to you. I mean, if you're St. Louis, I don't think you could be any happier about how that period went. You're up 3 against a team that's better than you in the standings when you're trying to fight for quality points in the standings. What does St. Louis need to keep doing here, besides, of course, keep shooting to keep this lead up going into the second?
I think they just need to keep their rotation steady like they have been doing. They've been rotating well, way better than Dewsbury, and keeping the puck in front of them, not letting any breakaways get past. So if they keep that up, I think that they could easily shut out Dewsbury here as we continue the game.
Can't argue with that. Dewsbury, like I mentioned before, missing a couple of key players here, Perps being one of them, and it is very clear that the hole left by Perps' absence is showing here, but we'll quickly get back to center ice here as St. Louis will start the second period with a commanding 3-0 lead. And that's all for me for right now. I believe, Sheep, if you're here, you know what to do, my friend.
J and Double Diamond G and taking the face off, but don't get it twisted. There's only one team that has the advantage. It has been the overwhelming pressure of the St. Louis Loons that has taken this game by storm. The Dewsbury Deers have been reeling, and it feels like they can't make a thing work. Their shots aren't going, their defense is collapsing, and their offense is feckless. Jay trying his best to start off something in the second, trying to turn this into less of a funeral show. It's a nice pass, but it gets intercepted immediately by Ender, who's going to turn it into a shot. Oh, no. It's another goal that just trickles past saving CPR. Bad to worse to worse to worse.
I don't mean to keep ragging on the goalie's play, but this is a night filled with pretty bad goaltending performances by top goalies. Mushy Fan, the other game, saving CPR cannot seem to buy one right now in terms of a save here. And Dewsbury, if they can't get back, is going to have a long hill to climb because of it.
Face-offs commencing very shortly. Once again, it feels more like a farce the longer we get into this game. Double Diamond G running it down, winning face-off after face-off. He's not finding shots off of it, but just to prove a point that the Dewsbury Deers, they have no standing in this game. They don't have a lily pad to float on or a brick to balance on. Fred and Jay can't make a thing happen. Not when Double Diamond G is just reading your pullbacks and stealing your pucks away from you. Double Diamond D trying to find the pullback, instead send it forward to the slot pass. Nobody was there, but look at that. The big man is on the prowl once again. Sir Bingus Bongus with control of the puck. Nice pass up to Wubbo. Wubbo is going to try to run it past both defenders, but Raimai reads it perfectly. He's going to be able to get that puck off of him. Gets it past Sir Bingus as well. Finds a free shot, but Sixel, nice glove, nice send. And now Sir Bingus, he's on the prowl once again. Takes a shot, tries to go for the post abuse. Can't make it happen. Instead gets gloved down by saving CPR, who just gives it right back to the menace himself in the corner. He's trying to find some tech there, but he can't make it happen. Wubbo still waiting in the corner. Might be trying to go for that slot pass. He is going to, but Wubbo can't pick it up. And now the offense is rolling the other direction. That puck, nice Wubbo. Oh, Wubbo gets it past both players. Wubbo does it all by himself, but he can't make the shot happen. Man, how did he get it past both of them right there? What a play by that man. Sir Bingus still with the puck, still with the pullbacks, and still with the moves, getting it past one defender, but Wubbo will pick it up in the meantime. That rebound shot is nowhere close to the goal, but Wubbo showing that they've got some skill as well. That pass is not going to go through exactly how he wanted it to, and Raimai is going to have to pick it up in the meantime. Oh, what a pullback shot. Yep, there it is. Sir Bingus annihilating the Dewsbury Deers all by himself.
Sir Bingus just proving one man can get rid of any deer. And I don't mean to keep harking on the goaltending, but that's another one that a guy like saving CPR really should have. And he just doesn't. And now this game is officially, in my opinion, become far out of reach.
It is a bad day. Everybody's got bad days, but sometimes your bad days turn into bad nightmares. And this nightmare has had one central figure. That man is one that you don't see on screen, but he's sitting in goal just thinking, what have I done to make the gods hate me this much? Saving CPR just can't seem to block a thing. 50% save percentage. That is diabolical. And Double Diamond G on the other side just gets it past both, wide open, saving CPR. He's going to make a big save right there. You love to see him stopping the 1v1 by coming all the way out of his goal, but Double Diamond G is just going to get another opportunity. Saving CPR again, getting aggressive to stop that one. But Double Diamond G, if this defense allows them to run this puck like they are, the Dewsbury Deers are going to put this into mercy rule very, very quickly. It's Ender with the puck. Nice slot pass. Nobody there to find it. ohLuvv finally running out onto the ice. That yeah, I can't even say the words. Fred finding a shot, but Sixel with the glove, even better. And no matter what you do, Dewsbury, they find a decent quality shot, and Sixel is there to shut it right down. No, Sir Bingus, don't do it to him. Oh, saving CPR, still on it. The pullback blocked as well. ohLuvv trying to turn it around into a shot, and the Dewsbury Deers are just sprinting after this puck, trying to find anything to get it out of their zone. They're going to be successful for the time being, but Sir Bingus and Fred are fighting, and it has been a historical battle that Sir Bingus has just dominated. He's taken the puck. He's running over the puck, actually, but he's still going to find a shot off of it. The pullback into the shot. ohLuvv will be the one to pick it up. Pullback, sends it up for Sir Bingus, finds another laser of a shot, but saving CPR. He's playing all the way out of his goal to make sure that those ones get nowhere near the back of his net. 30 seconds on the clock. And St. Louis Loons, it wasn't as fruitful as their first period, but 2 more goals and nothing to answer. That's got to feel good either way. Artificial choice tries to send it forward, but Sir Bingus, he can play both sides of the ice, comes sliding in for a nice crouch right there. Sends it forward for its Ender, who might just rip the shot right here instead, tries to take it into the middle, sends it over for Sir Bingus. But Sir Bingus, I don't think he was prepared for that. The pullback doesn't find purchase. And St. Louis Loons will hold, at least for the time being. But how long will that holding be? Well, I mean, they've got 5 minutes to find 5 goals. Back up to the desk.
Just noted here by Commissioner Zulas, due to time constraints, there aren't going to be any more desks
No desk!
for tonight because we are so far behind. Sheep, that means you're back up, my friend.
Oh my goodness gracious. Zulis is trying to kill me right now. Oh my God, Sir Bingus.
Oh,
I
my
literally take a
God.
look back on the ice and Sir Bingus has run it by the entire team and the goaltender. What do you mean?
That's all he had to do. He did it all by himself there. And quickly here in the third period, Sir Bingus finds another one for now. And yeah, it's getting ugly. And if it wasn't ugly already, it certainly is now.
Oh, Jay with a nice breakaway, but man, Sixel, he's been playing lights out so far. Sir Bingus finds another shot, saving CPR. There's the glove, still showing that it can get active at least for a little bit. Sir Bingus, Abongus trying to turn it around into something, but oh my God, ohLuvv, huge crouch, just going to find a shot off of it, but that one goes flying across the goal, not even close to the back of the net. Sir Bingus takes it away from Jay in the meantime, finds another shot, and again, it's just a tee-off session for the St. Louis Loons, shot after shot, and the Dewsbury Deers, they're trying everything they can to keep this puck away from their precious goaltender. It's not working, though. ohLuvv, Sir Bingus, Bongus, this second line has been utterly dominant in this game. Another pullback, the breakaway from Fred, not really a breakaway because ohLuvv's there to clear it out. And now the Dewsbury Deers with a little bit of pressure on. It's not going to last for long because Double Diamond G, he's back on the prowl. He's just going to turn that into a shot. Yep, right at the goaltender. Saving CPR will glove and hold, but man, oh man, it just feels like walking to your doom right now.
Definitely is that way. Can't say it better myself. Dewsbury basically just being forced to walk the plank of sorts, and I'm just interested to see if St. Louis can find any more here, honestly. That's at the point that we're at now.
It's Ender. We'll turn it out of the corner right there with a little bit of success, but St. Louis Loons still continuing. Oh my God. They just want to put this into mercy. The 7-0 would look so nice on the scorecard. They know it. Ender sends it forward for Double Diamond G. He's trying to find the shot, but the whiffs come through and it's just awkward. Dewsbury Deers will hold for the time being. They do not want to give up that 7th goal. They want to hold. They want to maybe find a goal of their own as Raimai with a little bit of space, but oh, it's just awkward and the whiffs come through and Double Diamond G finds a free shot off of it. Bounces off the goaltender, but the point has been proven. Not even when you have all the space in the world doesn't mean a thing because its Ender will just pickpocket you live. The rebound is not found by Double Diamond G, and the Dewsbury Deers will hold at least for a little bit longer. That 7th goal will not materialize. The Double Diamond G and its Ender trying everything they can to make it so. Well, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock for this last period. That's halfway through, and they still have a lot of time. The Dewsbury Deers have not proven they can find a single decent opportunity, at least not one that won't be gloved down immediately by big man Sixel on the other side of the pitch. Servingus Bongus pull back, almost finds the shot off of it, man. Pulling out BHL level tech right there as Jay wins it out, but that shot nowhere even close to the net. Now Servingus, he's on a 1v1. You know he feasts on these, just takes the pass instead, sets it up beautifully, and Wubbo connects 7-0. Absolute demolition.
Wubbo adding themselves to the score sheet. Can't argue with that there. And Servingus Bongus, again, finding another point in this game. I mean, Mercy Rule activated, but I'm going to be real. This Mercy Rule should have... I mean, this game's been out of reach for a while.
It went from bad to bad to bad to bad. It never got any better for the Dewsbury Deers. They looked so competitive coming into this game, but a couple of missing pieces gone from their lineup, and it makes all the difference. The St. Louis Loons, they've been playing better since that first whistle. And Servingus, he's been the man on your screen that has taken up the most of my time because, man, oh man, does this guy not have the best tech in the league? He's got the best movement. He's got the best teamwork. It feels like everything this man touches turns to gold. Servingus Bongus, absolutely dominant performance against a weak Dewsbury Deers team, proving that he might be in contention for some big awards when that season comes around. Servingus Bongus running it forward, but Fred will pick it up behind the goal, still getting aggressive here. Finally, the Dewsbury Deers are going to get it out. Jay might find one more shot for the road. Not going to be so. Double Diamond G running it back instead. Sends a pass forward up to Fred, and Fred gets beaten out by Servingus, but saving CPR is going to save it, at least for the time being. Double Diamond G can't turn it around into a shot there. The Dewsbury Deers, now they're running up the other side of the ice. Oh my God, he just takes it away immediately, saving CPR with a nice save, but still, time after time, there's just nothing you can do. Jay with some space, it's not even close to enough. He's getting run down by a man on 10 stamina. The seconds tick down, and their fate is sealed. The crypts are opening, and the Dewsbury Deers have been admitted. Absolute destruction for the St. Louis Loons. They grab a huge 7-0 victory.
Can't argue about that. Nothing going right there.
I got all the signs, but I couldn't run then. I don't blame myself, couldn't see it coming. I know now, that's how they do it. They drag you in, just to leave you feeling stupid. Hey, don't call me up, I know you know what you did, so I'm turning the radio up. Don't wanna hear it's too late for apologize. Lately I've realized that what goes around comes back around. What goes
30 seconds.
around.
Oh, hi, welcome to the JBSN. I'm Sloth
JBHL.
1313 or JBHL. My bad. We have the Palm Beach Barracuda playing your Alberta Stallions.
Good.
And overall, I don't know much about these teams. Vanilla, what's your thoughts?
Alberta wins PBB. Not great so far, but will be fun game.
All right, good stuff. Big Money Man. Nothing. Okay, Sheep.
Yes.
Well, you know what?
Over to
If
Sheep
you're
for
going to
the
be so
commentary.
concise about it, I feel very left out right here. I don't know.
Very
Face-off
caveman
still commencing.
speech-esque.
Either way, look, text to speech, either way, it's happening. The face-off is starting. It's the Alberta Stallions. It's the Palm Beach Barracudas. It's Xander. It's Dark Clip. They're facing off. Alberta Stallions, they're known for, I feel like, being kind of a one-team or one-player team. It's really is the Dark Clip show over here in the Stallions corner. It looks like Dark Clip trying to start off with a little bit of offense, but that pass doesn't come through. Doggo will be the man in the goal for the Palm Beach Barracudas. That man has been MIA for a hot minute. At Peanut Butter, running it past both team members. Gillen is going to have to shepherd that one to the corner. It's a nice start for both of these teams. 30 seconds on the clock, but Dark Clip might find a free shot. Xander comes crouching in to stop that one from being a problem. His offense gets stopped, but Dark Clip turning it right around. He might just rip the shot right here. Nice pullback, sends it into the goaltender, but Doggo picks it up. A little bit of an unnecessary unglove right there, but it's still going to work out. Damon wide open shot. Perfect slap pass. Perfect connection. Stallions on the board early.
Honestly, from this game, from these last couple minutes, it's very basic JBHL in my opinion. Very passy play-esque, but no like heavy mechs. There's mistakes, and you could tell these guys are newer players, and that's what I like about this game. And we just saw a man just get assaulted right before our eyes.
Yeah, I was about to say Derpy Tyler just took a chunk out of a man right there. I guess he wanted to, instead of scoring with the puck, he tried to score with the player. That's not exactly how it works, and Barracudas will get a power play off of it.
Honestly, I think they'll do well. For right now, they've been very simple P3 pass, get it done. I'm expecting a pullback, and as you see here. But yeah, these teams are both young and full of mistakes, so I'm not surprised if there's going to be some whiffs or shots that were so free that even when they miss it, I think it's expected.
There's one player that's not inexperienced in this lineup for the Alberta Stallions. That's big man Gillen. His Radiant Pump just beats out both players. Sorry, I was going to talk about the goaltending, but man, Radiant Pump is making me eat my words. Logic trying his best, and this power play has turned fruitless for the Palm Beach Barracudas as Radiant Pump turns it around again, gets it past both defenders, finds a free shot, tries to go for the post abuse, but it goes too far wide. Derpy Tyler will have to get a crouch to stop it, but man, Alberta Stallions, they're just running all over the Palm Beach Barracudas. I haven't even had a chance to talk about the big goaltender for the Alberta Stallions, Gillen, arguably the best goaltender in the league, widely agreed as top 3. This man has been dominant for a very long time, and he is not going to stop anytime soon, not against a team like the Palm Beach Barracudas. However, Wordy still causing problems, sends that puck, but that's an easy shot for Gillen. The glove down. Damien will pick it up behind the goal, takes it past Logic, but can't get it past Wordy. Wordy will send it into the middle where Darkclip will pick it up. Now he's on the boards. 2 members, beats out both of them. A little bit awkward there from the Barracudas. They double committed to that puck really hard, and it bit them in the butt. Xander, though, turns it around on the other side. Darkclip still with that puck in control. Now he's running up the boards. Peanut Butter on defense, trying to get in front of Darkclip. He can't make it happen. Instead, Doggo will get a nice crouch save, and the rebound stopped as well. A third shot, glove down, and Doggo, he is still playing like he is a top goaltender. He doesn't care how much of a break he has. He doesn't care how many shots you send his way. This man will be a tough nut to crack in any weather. Darkclip sends a pass over for Damien, who's going to rip a free shot, but Doggo is perfectly positioned to stop that one. Sliding all over the net. Doggo playing great. Now here comes the pair, the Palm Beach Barracudas. Xander up for Peanut Butter. Xander with a free shot, but Gillen gloves that one down, sends it right behind his net. Xander chasing down Derpy Tyler behind it. Xander will gain control of it. No real slot pass opportunity there. And Radiant Pump, the man who beat the power play, is still showing that on full strength he can do it too. Radiant trying to beat out Xander, but Xander will finally come out with control, sends that pass down, but it gets picked up by Derpy Tyler instead of its intended target. Peanut Butter will win it out, though. Nice pullback, tries to find the shot, but that one just a little bit not too far, and he can't find it. Derpy Tyler with the pullback. Logic Zimp waiting for the pass. Oh, it's awkward from Derpy Tyler. Free shot. It goes past Gillen. Gillen trying to stop it. Oh, Gillen in the last second. He hits it out. A penalty will be called, but Gillen, huge save.
Puck is still live, by the way. Radiant Pump trying to get something going and pinged away. Honestly, this Palm Beach Barracuda side has been very basic with their plays, trying to get those quick P2s in and passes, and you could tell with their gameplay that they have aspirations, they have the idea of a good play, they just can't get it through. but also these guys are the biggest goons I've ever seen, literally taking chunks out of these Alberta players.
Goons doing goon things, and they're gonna be punished for it. Gillen, what a huge save on that side, man. He lets the puck go by him. It should have been an easy glove, but he doesn't blink. He immediately reacts and he saves the day. Darkclip trying to turn it around into a shot of his own, but Doggo reads it perfectly. Darkclip pass forward. We've seen this bone before. Oh, Damien, a pass, a shot, and this first line for the Alberta Stallions are in perfect sync with each other.
Just unfortunate, really. I feel like with Palm Beach and Alberta, I think Alberta's just a team that can actually get those ideas through, while Palm Beach, it's like a mental block, where they definitely have the same ideas going across, but they can't get it done. And I think it's really showing. And also, just great plays from both lines on the Stallions.
Logic Zip getting beaten out by Darkclip, who sends it forward. Darkclip finds a free shot off of it. Darkclip tries to beat it out right there. Darkclip still with that puck in control. Oh my God, he's just going to do it again. Darkclip, he is just doing it whatever he wants with this puck, man. The Barracudas, it can't stop him for an instant. His first period is ticking down, but it has been a one-team domination fest for currently 3 out of 3 games right now. It's been the Palm Beach Barracudas who are on the receiving end. 10 shots on the board for the Alberta Stallions in one period. That should tell you something about the state of these Barracudas. Darkclip pulls it back, but Logic Zip with the crouch to stop it for the time being. Derpy Tyler will just send it right back to the defense, but Wordy doesn't know what to do with it. Just hits it forward awkwardly, and Darkclip will be receiving. Derpy Tyler now with the puck. 7 seconds left. Can he find one more shot to send off with a bang? No can do. Derpy Tyler will pick it up, grab it, steal it, hold it, and this first period will come to an end with the Alberta Stallions up 2-0.
Quick words before we get that face-off going. I think Alberta is just overall the better team. I think Palm Beach has been really sloppy and haven't been able to get their plays through. But if I see chances going, I think they can get at least one shot in. But I'm thinking it's like a 4-1 win to the Stallions.
Darkclip and Xander, they have been that first line that has been so dominant. And the Palm Beach Barracudas, they need to find an answer for it very quickly, or else this game is going to come spiraling out of control. Xander, oh, he had an opportunity, but the whiff is even worse, and Damien will pick it up in the meantime. Darkclip sends it forward, but Xander picks it up. Palm Beach Barracudas, they're both fighting. Oh, Darkclip, he gets it past both members, and Damien with the rebound can't find a good shot, but Xander still with that puck, still with control. Sending it forward. Oh, it's an awkward clear, though. And Alberta Stallions, they're still so present in this game. The Alberta Stallions, it feels like they can do no wrong. Pullback. Damien sends it forward. No can do. Palm Beach Barracudas trying everything they can to keep this puck out of their defensive zone, but it's just not working. Not for an instant. The defense has been okay, but not been good enough. It's Doggo gloves. He's going to send it right back out into play, and Xander hits it forward into open ice, but Alberta will be there first. Xander still with a little bit of pressure on this puck. The slot pass comes through, but they were going for line changes instead. And what started off as something very pretty turns into what could have been radiant puck on the second line. They've been proving that they can make something happen. Logic Simp, though, still making it a little bit problematic for the Palm Beach Barracudas. And Alberta Stallions, both lines, just taking over the game.
Yeah, you could really see that this Alberta squad is just straight up pounding this Palm Beach Barracuda side. And I think the main issue with the Barracudas, they're kind of gullible and too fast with their plays. I think they want to be efficient with it, but really, you should really slow down, take your time with what you're doing, and don't think of it in the moment that quickly.
Yeah, I feel like they're just these awkward clears that are coming out for the Palm Beach Barracudas have not been serving them well at all. It feels like every time they manage to gain control of the puck for a little bit, they just dump it into open ice, and Alberta Stallions are picking it up. They're just there first every single time. The Palm Beach Barracudas, it doesn't matter how many times you lose these 50-50s. All that matters is that you lock up when it counts, and they're just not there when they do. Damien winning out another battle right there. Gets past Wordy as well, but that puck is behind the goal. He's going to send that slap pass forward for Dark Clip. Oh my God. It almost went through, but it got jostled on the way and it gets hits off the post. Dark Clip tries to get the rebound shot, but Doggo has been good in the second, not letting in a shot so far. Peanut Butter on the other side. Oh man, help defense from Dark Clip, just running into that puck. Both members of the Alberta Stallions, they can do it on both sides of the ice. Peanut Butter and Dark Clip still battling, and Dark Clip will win it out. Now setting it up the boards, working it forward. Guy has to beat out Xander. He is going to with the pass, and Damien off the post.
What a play.
Damien with
What
the
a play.
connection. And they have seen this story 3 times in a row. The Dark Clip to Damien connection is perfection.
Pulled and just overall just precise with it. He knew what he wanted to do, and I think at JBHL the post abuse is the best way to get those goals in if you're struggling to get goals in as a player. But also I feel like with this Palm Beach Barracuda side, it's really kind of getting carried by Doggo. He's really been saving it right over in the net.
Peanut Butter on the other side. Damien will pick it up. Dark Clip turns it around, sends it forward. Oh, Peanut Butter picks it up instead. Damien will get a nice stop in the meantime as this second starts coming down to its final minutes. 1:30 left on the clock. Can the Barracuda stop the bleeding, at least for the time being? Xander with the puck. Can he find a free shot off of it? He is going to, but just walks it into Gillen, who runs forward all the way out. And now here comes the Alberta Stallions on the other side. Shot comes through. It bounces off the post. Radiant Pup will grab it, and Derby Tyler waiting for that pass to come through. Can he find a shot off of it? No can do. Logic Zip and Wardy both combining. 2 members, 2 bodies. Not good enough because Gillen is better. Radiant Pup on the other side. Breakaways on both sides. And it's not working out. Radiant Pup just turns it around into another shot. And even when you are given the most wide open opportunity, the perfect situation, 2 members past both defenders, it is Gillen who is the final barrier that these Barracudas cannot crack. This has been the best goalie in the league for a hot minute, and he doesn't want to give up his title anytime soon. Radiant Pup pulling it back. Alberta Stallions, all their engines are on full blast, and this second will end in disaster for the Barracudas. They tried to start something. They tried to start anything, but man, oh man, the Stallions are so damn good. Radiant Pup running it forward. 10 seconds left on the clock. Barracudas, oh, Wordy, maybe one more opportunity if he wants it, but that shot is not even close to the net. A country mile is the distance between the puck and the net, and it's the distance between these 2 teams. Back to the desk.
Honestly, with Gillen, he's really just been a brick wall, the Great Wall of Alberta, if I do say so myself. As a former coach of the Alberta Stallions, I've seen Gillen play. I've talked to him and I've coached him up. And I feel like his decision from becoming a defenseman to a goalie might have paid off insanely, because he's now been really spotted in an environment where when he was a defenseman, he really just was a pastime, because there's players that are just better than him. So as a goalie, it really spotlights his abilities.
Hey, Vanilla Egg, what do you think about this period?
Well, I was gonna say, I don't even think it's necessarily been anyone in particular for PBB that has really let the team down. It's just kind of been like a lack of communication, not following through on the shots. They had a really good opportunity to get it in the net, and it seemed like after they shot it, they were like, well, now I don't have to go get it. It's going in. And then Gillen was just able to hit it out. So following through on some of those shots will probably make a little bit of a difference here in the third period.
It really will. Big money, man. What's your thoughts?
Yep. My thoughts is this is just a really tough game for Palm Beach. They've been trying. You see people like Xander and Pinar putting up some good performances, just not any points.
They really are. Any last words, gentlemen? Or is this his
Xander's last game?
We love Xander.
Xander, my favorite SCHA owner.
One of the older players in the league. Yeah, he's been playing for a hot minute, and he's been good for a hot minute, leading many teams to a lot of very successful seasons. Xander with a send-off game, maybe a send-off season for this man. Unfortunately, it looks like this game has been all red marks on the sheet for the Palm Beach Barracudas. They are down 3-0, and the red tide has been led by that man you see in the face-off circle, Dark Clip. This guy is absolutely ridiculous, and he's been ridiculous for a long time. Not even just that, the second line for the Alberta Stallions has been just as good. This second period the second period was dominated by the Alberta Stallions, and the third one will be started off with a Barracuda shot. Maybe something to look forward to for the future of this third period, but man, Alberta Stallions just take it right back away, and Xander gets beaten out. Dark Clip tries to spin around into a shot, but Xander holds it down for the meantime. Peanut Butter will grab it instead. Peanut Butter sending it forward. Xander will grab it now. He's got a 1v1 versus Damien. He gets it past it, but just too close to the goalie, and Gillen will glove it, grab it, and send it behind the net. Perfect positioning from Gillen time and time again. That man's he's the smartest goalie in the league, more than just the best goalie in the league. He is so smart. Yeah, I was about to say Dark Clip. Oh my God,
what a move.
Abuses it. Dude, Damien, you're crazy. Dark Clip, you're crazy. Alberta Stallions, they might be the craziest team in the league.
Quite literally just saw an old man get his ankle snapped perfectly in half. It's the post abuse. They're just getting everything they want. And Gillen, right, for every single play, has been an absolute brick wall. Martin Brodeur in his prime, quite literally. And I think overall, he just needs to give them some slack. Get Xander, since it is his last game, give him a goal for Christ's sake.
The doctors are calling. They've never seen a break so clean. It's going to heal very nicely, but still the pain is there if you're Xander. Fourth goal coming through for the Alberta Stallions. It's 4-0, and it's another blowout game. This deep in the season, it's kind of shocking that we're getting so many, but the Palm Beach Barracudas have just not been playing up to their normal standard of excellence, or at least excellence that I hope they're playing up to. Radiant Pup turns it around. Oh my God. Doggo spins around with a nasty glove save, still proving that goaltender can make some things happen. Crouch there from Youppi Tyler. Shot as well, but that one's not near the post. Logic Zip now with the puck, but again, just awkward clears coming through, and they're just giving that puck up for the Alberta Stallions to waste all the time they want with. Youppi Tyler will send it forward for Dark Clip. Dark Clip turns it around into a shot, but Doggo gets back just in time. Oh, that pass was so nice. Damien can't make anything happen off of it. Dark Clip, post abuse, tries to get it into the net, can't make it happen. Another shot. What is this line change? Both Barracudas just decided they didn't want to play the game anymore. It gonna come through nicely, but oh man, as if it couldn't get any worse. Finally, Xander, he's running it forward. The only man who's shown a breath of life on this Barracudas team. He's trying to send it forward for Felix Foxtrot, our beloved color commentator, who's finally getting to see a little bit of ice time. Damien is just going to run it past both of them. The pass over to Dark Clip, who's going to spin around, goes for the pass. Instead, Damien tries to find it. Xander picks it up instead. Xander now with the puck, fighting with Dark Clip. Can he find a shot off of it? Nope.
Another ankle break.
His pockets clean. Yep, he's gone.
Oh,
and there's
abuse.
the shot. And
No play with the run back.
Yep, the post abuse is brutal, and the Stallions are brutaler. That's not even a word, but I said it anyway.
If I had to describe this matchup in a simple phrase, coughing baby versus nuclear bomb. Quite literally. There's some acts of stupidity during this game that have quite literally put me in awe. But still, I do believe that Xander should come out with at least one more goal since this old man's retiring, even though he just got both of his ankles broken in real time.
You know, the amount of coughing babies in this league is more surprising than I'd imagine. Face off finally coming through. 2 minutes left on the clock. It has been the Alberta Stallions. Ooh, Wordy. He's going to win the face off and almost finds a shot off of it, but he can't make anything happen. Youppi Tyler gets the win, and Gillen gets the glove. This man, he's been seeing not bad shots. Gillen has been seeing not bad shots, and still he's playing so damn good. Radiant will steal it away, but Wordy He's there in the meantime to stop Radiant, or at least slow him down. Slow him down is only the thing you can do, because Radiant will eventually get his due. Another goal comes through, and the Alberta Stallions, they're just running through the Barracudas.
Quite literally. I was going to make an analogy, but this is a family-friendly network. But so far, right now, this is just a slaughter. I think those 5 whole goals are just ripping apart the Barracuda. And right now, to put it in literal terms, the Stallions are just stomping over the competition.
You know, they say something about a dead horse and what happens when you kick it. I don't really know how that analogy ends, but, you know, it feels like there's a dead horse right now. Kicking a dead fish. You know what? That does make a lot more sense, seeing that this is the Barracuda. Oh, Derpy Tyler, please. Just let them free. Let them go. Let them in peace. Don't do it one more time to Felix Foxtrot, trying everything he can to keep the puck away from the front of his goal. Hey, it's behind the net. It doesn't matter. As long as it's not in front of the goal. Oh, Radiant Pup pass up to Derpy Tyler, but Xander is there. Here comes big man Xander, old man Xander, trying to make one more play before this game closes. He doesn't get a thing. And it doesn't matter that these Alberta Stallions are grouping up on that puck so hard, it'd make your eyes bleed. Radiant Pup still is going to win it out, and Doggo is still going to have to hit it out of his net. Radiant Pup turns her out into the shot, but Xander will pick it up in the meantime, steals it away, but Radiant Pup takes it right back, gets past both members, takes a shot, the rebound, Doggo is there for it, sends it forward, but Felix Foxtrot was not ready to find it. Xander with 45 seconds left. Can he find a goal? Can he find a goal? Damien with another whiff on the other side. Here comes Xander. One last opportunity. No, it's disaster. It's disaster. And Damien, it doesn't even matter that he whiffs that. This third period has been bad to worse, to worse, to worse.
Oh, dark clip.
And dark clip.
Is this the dagger? No, it isn't.
What do you mean, is this the dagger? You use this, is this the dagger when it's a close game, okay? It's been a blowout since the first whistle. Don't gas yourself up.
I'm just saying this because right now they've just been beaten so much. I think that just the dagger will kill them.
Bro, it's not the dagger. They've already been killed. They're a dead horse. All right. Look, third period finally coming to a close, and the Stallions, they have put so many daggers in the back of the Barracudas. It's a shot they haven't bled out yet. Either way, 6-0 victory for the Alberta Stallions. 2 blowouts in a row, but if you want to see a game that's going to be a close banger, well, guess what? The Raleigh Raptors are taking on the Las Vegas Lions. That's coming up next. We'll see you very, very soon.
That was the
1, 2, 3. I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you doing fine 'cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. I see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow.
Hockey Sports Network. We're back with the final game of the JBHL for this Saturday. It's the Raleigh Raptors taking on the Las Vegas Lions. Joined on the desk with the ever wonderful Vanilla Egg and Big Money Man, our referee. I want to send it over to you, Vanilla Egg. Talk to me about these two teams. Peaks and valleys for both of them, but who do you think is coming in stronger?
I think that taking it into account, I think Las Vegas, as of right now, is the better team. They have more star power. Their goalies are just a little bit more consistent. But I think that after the trade deadline, once Vizzo gets annulled, I think that Raleigh can really make a good run. They don't have anyone on that team who's going to be annulled after the deadline. They'll be just as good after as they are right now, if not better. So I think taking that into account, I think Las Vegas will win the game tonight, but I think Raleigh in the long run could be dangerous.
Big Money Man, talk to me about star players. Looking at who's kind of on the field right now, what names are really standing out to you as players to watch out for?
For me, it's pretty easy to look at. You see the Chaotic Lemon; he's a superstar. This, I believe, is his final game. You see Widers, and then probably who's their goalie now?
Zelko.
Oh, Zelko's really good. Yeah. Zelko, Widers, and Chaotic Lemon are probably the big three to watch right now on the ice.
And speaking of goaltenders, Felix, I know that you're a goaltender and you've got a lot of knowledge about the particular crop of goaltenders we have in the league right now. Both of these teams, who do you think has the advantage on that particular position?
Man, it's really hard to choose between two. I mean, Dragon Ball Z definitely has a bit of an edge over most goalies. He's undefeated on the year, 5 for 5 on the year, 860 save percentage on the year. But never count out Zelko. Zelko is somebody who works really, really hard every single time that they're on the ice. I've never seen a goalie work harder. No offense, Big Money Man. Then Zelko, just constantly going in day and day out and training. I've been lucky enough to be a teammate of Zelko's for a little while, and honestly, they are a fantastic individual and a great player. But it's hard to argue against against Dragon Ball Z. Like I said, 5 for 5 on the year. You can't really go against that. But I don't believe Dragon Ball Z is here, so that'll be interesting to figure out here. I know that A-Tub had a start for Las Vegas here, and without Dragon Ball Z, it's going to be kind of interesting for this Las Vegas team, who at certain points throughout the season has really relied on them. So this is a chance for Raleigh to kind of take away that obvious advantage that Las Vegas has and just maybe steal out a grubby win here.
Vanilla Egg, let's talk about standings. Both of these teams feel pretty comfortably in the playoffs, but Las Vegas Lions contending for that top spot in the league and one of those buys in the early weeks. Do you think that the Las Vegas Lions have the potential to make that happen and to beat out the Mallards to get that #1 seed?
I actually think that they don't. I don't think Las Vegas could get one of those top 2 spots. I think that it's going to be a case where their team is just going to kind of crumble after the NL just happen, and they're going to drop just a few spots. I think that Alaska or Rimouski could easily fulfill that second spot, and it's going to be between those 3, the Mallards, Aces, and Oceanic, up there for the top spot.
And Felix, as this pregame is coming to a close, give me some score predictions. Who do you think is going to win this game?
Man, without Dragon Ball Z, it's going to be hard for Las Vegas here. Honestly, I'm in favor of the slight underdog, Raleigh here. They have a little bit more of a consistent lineup, not relying on a big star constant like Vizzo is for Las Vegas. So give me 4-2 in favor in front of Raleigh,
Well,
but we might actually.
I think we're gonna.
Have
I think this is going to be a 5-0 win for Raleigh.
Hold on, can we all sit back down on the desk really quickly? It seems that the Raleigh Raptors, they are all here. They're showing up, or at least, wait, are they showing? Yeah, they're showing up. But the Las Vegas Lions have not. They are nowhere to be found. It looks like nobody told them that they had a game today, but unfortunately, it will cost them a loss. They're already calling it a forfeit. And it may be called officially very quickly once we get one of the officials in here. But, in the meantime, as this kind of forfeit call comes through, as this last pregame ticks down, and maybe to see if the Las Vegas Lions will show up at the last minute, Vanilla Egg, I just want to talk about some general thoughts around the league. I mean, we do, like, award season is coming up very quickly, and who are some of the players who are really standing out in your mind as kind of topping this entire league and showing off exactly what they can do?
I think that, I'm a little bit biased. I'm a Mallards fan, Mallards coach, but Kukafied definitely making an argument for that Rookie of the Year and MVP. Like, just absolutely lighting up the league this season, playing really well with Fire JZ. That top line of the Minnesota Mallards is going to be tough to beat. But also, I think that, Lake has kind of just snuck in a little bit. I didn't expect them to be as good as they were this season, and they also have a chance to kind of make that run for potential MVP for the league.
Yeah, and speaking of the whole league in general, Big Money Man, I want to talk a little bit about playoffs, because those are coming up, and with those 2 expansion teams that were added shortly after the beginning of this season, it's kind of complicated the playoff picture a little bit. Who do you think are teams that are like solidly out of it, and who do you think are teams that could potentially edge their way in with some better games?
Well, for out of it, there's the easy answer in RNH. They're the only ones who I think are eliminated. So
Yeah,
I'm going to say that they are out of the picture. For teams that have made, I think Alaska, Chilliwack, Rimouski, and Las Vegas are all clinched up, basically.
That is a good call.
So I think those are the locks for playoffs.
I want to talk about goalies for one more second. I know that one of the biggest awards that we give out at the end of the year is that Vezina. It's a hugely talked about award, like who is going to win the Vezina, who's the best goalkeeper in the entire league. If you had to pick like a single candidate to win that award, who would you give it to?
Man, right now, it's definitely not an easy thing to call. There's quite a few names here, definitely for sure, that could make their mark. But if I had to put all of my chips on the table based on play right now and what I'm expecting going into the playoffs, call me crazy, give me the Rimouski's cartoony man right now. The guy has taken the league by absolute storm here. I would not pick anyone arguably else to really battle in for my team day in and day out other than Cartoony Man. 883 save percentage, 1 goals against average, 6 wins on the year, tied for the league lead, 3 shutouts, standing on top of that mountain. If he keeps up this play like I think he's been playing, it could definitely be a discussion that Cartoony Man could really end up winning the Vezina.
There seems to be some heavy disagreement right now on the other side of the desk. Vanilla Egg, do you want to take that same question?
I would, because I'm sorry, Cartoony Man wouldn't be in my top 3. I honestly, I just can't really get behind it. I can't get behind it. I don't know. I think that, well, I'm not sure. Would Ende be eligible for Vezina? Is that allowed? He's getting
No.
inelged, but like, no?
Inelged players don't count. Sadly.
They don't count?
I gotcha.
Okay, well, that would be 1. But number 2, we got Big Money Man over here sitting on the side, playing very well this year. Congratulations, Big Money Man. Keep up the good work. Number 2, I gotta go with Bagu. I think Bagu has been a more impressive rookie than Cartoony Man this season. He's been facing way harder shots, more shots a game, and has been carrying his team to more wins. I've been finding that more impressive than Cartoony Man's run. Cartoony Man's still having a great season. I love watching him play, but I think come playoff times, I would trust Bagu in net more than I trust Cartoony Man.
Hey, I love the disagreement. I love the spirited conversation we're having on this desk, but it looks like, unfortunately, as our final 5 minutes comes to a close, I don't see a single Las Vegas Lions player on the ice, which means officially this is a forfeit. The Las Vegas Lions are giving up their chance to win this game, and the Raleigh Raptors have taken it in the requisite 5-0 shutout. But don't let this one dampen your spirits, because there's still more hockey to play. It's just not today. Coming up in the future, we've got the BHL. That's the Blockey Hockey League, the main big guys, 3v3. They're going live on Sunday. It's a 4-game series starting when the Houston Bandits take on the Milwaukee Muskies at 7:30 p.m. ET. If you want to watch the lower league, still 3v3, the NAMHL. They're going to go live on Sunday. It's a 4-game series starting when the Monterey Manarays take on the Portland Admirals. That's starting 7:30 p.m. ET. That's also the last game or the last game day of their regular season. So if you want to watch who's going to make it into the playoffs and who's out of it, you got to tune into that. For the JBHL, we're going live on Monday with a 5-game series, starting off with the JBHL All-Star Game, the best of the best from both divisions facing off on each other. It's can't miss television. You want to tune into that at 7:30 p.m. ET. Your referee tonight has been Big Money Man. Your production has been headed by the ever wonderful 6004. I've been Sheep003. Good night, everybody.